And how do you just have a knack for surrounding yourself with people like Jack and Ev and Travis from Uber and just, some of the best founders? How do you think, is it something you see in people differently? How do you evaluate these people? Or just
well, I mean, so that's got to be mutual, right? So you can't just surround yourself with people without them opting into it. So it's two ways. So one is, you have to identify those people
before they're big.
Hopefully before they're big, right? I mean, it's great. You could wait in line to talk to Stuart Butterfield now, but you're going to pay $3 billion to get involved. Probably more by now, actually. So, so hopefully you meet those people early. Now, here's the thing. Like, I actually think the real movers, the people who are making stuff happen, aren't that hard to find sometimes. They're just different, right? I talk about, Kevin Systrom back when he was coding solo on Instagram still, even pre-Mikey. That dude, when you would talk to him about Instagram, he would say, without any hint of irony or anything in his face or doubt, he would just say, and so when we get to 50 million users, that's when we'll launch this new type of filter. And you're just like, dude, it's you sitting in a co-working space and you're literally talking about getting to 50 million users. But in his voice was so much inevitability that he was definitely going to get there. And so you talked to Travis in the earliest days of Uber, and it was clear Uber was going to take over the world. It would change everything. You talked to Ev in the earliest days of Twitter. And I don't know if we knew that Twitter would be on every television screen, in every newspaper every day, that it would be moving markets, et cetera. But he always knew it was huge. Same with Jack. They always knew it was going to be big. And so there's something about founders who, when you sit down with them and they just know they're working on something bigger than the rest of us, they can see into the future, and you want to go ahead and jump on that train before it leaves the station. That's the sense of some of these big founders. Now, that said, you have to get them to like you too. And it can't just be social, right? I mean, it's sure I can put back shots of Jaeger with anybody, but that isn't the hook to build a long-term startup building relationship. And so instead, you have to put yourself in a position to be helpful. You have to size up, what are they good at? What are they not good at? What do they not yet realize they're not good at? And you have to start throwing your hat in the ring. Can I help you redesign your front page? Can I help you think about the conversion funnel? Can I attract employees number 3, 4, and 5 here? Can I start lining up a syndicate to do a Series A or a seed extension? Can I introduce you to a commercial partner? Can I get you to a content team that's got some good content to put in there? Can I handhold you through your first few PR conversations so that when you go to launch and you're on TechCrunch and you're talking to these people, that you don't shoot yourself in the foot? Can I give you a pep talk about the travails of being a founder and just admitting that, we all talk about how glossy and awesome it is on the front page, but the reality is it gets really nasty and depressing, and there are some huge life moments along the way and inflection points that it's nice to have some counseling for. And so these are all the things that I think I do that add value to those people, such that those people want me involved in their project. And they hopefully in the end add value, not just to my portfolio, but to my life experience.